Hello everybody and welcome back to RimWorld. RimWorld? No, oxygen not included. Idiot! What are you talking about? So I just came off a RimWorld video that frankly left me devastated, but honestly all the videos in that colony leave me devastated because everybody in that colony is an idiot and I'm praying for their downfall. Now, on to this one, which I'm not praying for their downfall. We've got the switch up of our oxygen. No, that's not how you do that. There you go. Switch up of our oxygen piping system to do. Because I want to have this middle pipe actually do something. I don't know that it's strictly necessary, but I just would like all of these to be able to, in some way, pump. So that this thing hopefully never goes out of balance, which at the moment seems like it's not. Actually seems like it's in a pretty good situation. So I'm happy about that. The water down here, and by water I mean a little bit of mercury as well. I don't want to have to pump all of the output water through a thing, through a filter, right? Because I don't want there to be any friggin' mercury. Actually, there isn't any mercury in here. Are you not sending the signal to shut that off? I guess that is shut off. Okay, I guess the only input water now is. Actually, yeah, because these aren't full, which is good. So it's just water coming from our bathroom systems is the only water that's actually coming in at the moment, which is good. I don't know what this pipe is here for. I'm just going to get rid of it. Just to hopefully clear up our system. Okay, you're full. I need this, I think, to start working. Oh, but this will only start working once we've built this. Makes total sense. These are all priority 9, so we're working on them. Yeah. Oh, I don't know if we're going to need blossom seeds, but we have none, so I'll take some. Medical building outside hospital. That's fine. Can do a bit of that. Yeah. And then you take, whoops, gunk. Right, and then you auto bottle gunk. You store curative tablets. Yeah. Actually, we have a gunk bottle filler here. I guess I've already designed a place that fills up gunk bottles and then let's just get rid of them. Which I didn't realize, but that's fine. Bit of ethanol in here. I guess I have no hydrogen because you're not pumping. Because you're not pumping? Oh, you're not pumping because you're not burning any power because none of this is running. Because we don't have any space in our oxygen pipes. Yeah, that's fair. That's why we're getting all of this going, right? Let's snip these. Yeah. Yeah, okay, I'm happy with that. You all... Wait, do you not have a... You do? Okay, now you have places that you can go. At least one of these is pumping. Good. Which means we're hitting the hydrogen pressure level that we need. Yes. Okay. So it's all running again. It's all back to the way it should be. For the most part. There's obviously things that will still need to be tweaked and fixed, but we're working on it, and that's the important part. You know what? Is this system disconnected? Up here it is. Why are you not flowing through into any of these? Because they're full? Ah, whatever. I don't really know. No, I don't really care. What's probably going to happen is we're going to break all of these pipes, all the gas is going to come out of them, and then we're going to have a sudden, like, big influx burst of, ooh, what do you call it? Of oxygen, which might overpressurize the area. Just so we're all aware. There's still a lot to go. But it'll get that. It's a long process. Other than that, this is still going great. We got rid of all the water from here. I love that. We have... I mean, this is... I don't even know what's down here. I'm going to open this door. I don't really mind if water flows out through there. I just don't need water coming up over here and flooding all of this, right? Which would be a problem. Thankfully, that probably won't happen. I might want to tie this thing into the water loop as well, but I don't really know. The important part, pardon me, the important part is I want to get rid of this stuff so that all these slickers can just drop all of their crude oil onto the ground. Into this pit, and then we can move this crude oil into the system, either into the pit or into the system, and then we have this area blocked off so nothing weird happens. I do want to get into here. I'm still concerned about this spore child. I don't want to fill this carbon dioxide area with spore child germs, because then we'll never get rid of them, which would be really cool. I suppose what I could do is I could block this area in with a wall. And plant a radiation plant. Maybe I'll do it up here. With a door? Maybe? I'll figure something out. Do I have some water issues? He's okay. What are you off to do, Liam? Grabbing some igneous rock. Okay. Interesting choice. I'm not sure what for. But that's fine. And this system, the water in these pipes does seem to have evened out in such a way that we're not having any weird fluctuations anymore, and that there's no brine involved. So I'm a fan of that. Go ahead. And priority 9 all of these as well, just so they get done. That would be real cool. Okay, they've done most of them though, and really we're just doing this because I don't want to be heating up all the way up here, which is probably what part of it was happening. Is this is 30-something degree oxygen that we were just radiating heat out through these pipes. You can see how cold some of the oxygen got because we were just transferring heat. Now, at least in the insulated pipe, we're not doing that so much. This one, we still are. I mean, well, we are just pumping the oxygen out into the world anyway, like literally on purpose. There's no reason that we aren't doing it. Can you build one of them so that you can deconstruct that? Okay. Now, once we get oxygen up to the Oxalite refinery, we're going to feel real good. Oh, this is getting done. Man, I love it when they all just get to work. Look at that. There's one gas pipe in here. Gas pipe. Yeah, get rid of that. Just 2 more and then we're good. Oh, it's all getting built up here as well. Beautiful. Okay, so we'll get the Oxalite refinery going. And you will store the Oxalite, which I believe you are set to do so. We can then fill up this, and then we can send the rocket out into space. For the first time. With, you know what? Do we have a telescope or a cartographic module? Or is that later? Because I feel like there was a telescope module you could put into your spaceship that would essentially just see what was around it. Well, I guess not. Oh, no, here it is. You need data banks, though. And I probably don't have enough. Yeah. So we could get one of these eventually, put it on our robot spaceship, just send it up to go and explore. And map out the stars. Which would be pretty cool. I assume you're gonna, yeah, you're gonna get some of these done? Big fan of that. Come on, come on. Come on. You can get it all done. Yeah, you're pumping bigly. What are you filling? Filling this area with gas, which is fine. Don't want to be over pressure. I think we're all good in that regard. Let's... Oh, I think, okay, my phone's on silent. I heard the doorbell go and I knew my phone was about to go bing bong. But we're actually good. Ooh, 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 we're almost there. Okay, so we can start pumping oxygen into this bad boy. Which means the cheeky delivery of gold. Oxalate and oxygen using small amounts of... Oh, do I have some refined gold? Do you know what? Regular storage bin. We're going to put gold in this storage bin. Okay, perfect. So there's oxalate in here. It's not off-gassing because we have liquid covering this. Part ethanol, part liquid carbon dioxide. The liquid carbon dioxide might go at some point because this is going to generate heat. More heat than we really want. Hold on. What do you mean disabled by automation grid? You send a green signal when full, otherwise sends a red signal. Oh, I need to invert you. Oh, where's my NOT gate? Yeah, do that. Because you send a green signal when full. So I want you to send a red signal when full to be like turn off. I want you to send a green signal when you're not full so this bad boy actually runs. Yes, and then we're going to build a storage bin to store specifically gold, refined gold. Do I have any gold? I have some gold amalgam. I don't really want to use too much of it, because you sometimes need it for certain materials. Not all the time, but sometimes. Yeah, but I'd rather not burn the gold amalgam if I don't need to. You never know, I might find some in space. Might find some in space. Oh, you know what? If you gave me some gold, that'd be sick. Thimbleweed seeds, though. I don't think I've seen any of them yet. Yeah, I don't think I need any more fly-dows, though I do appreciate what they've done for us. And I've got these. Fullerene Engineering Plastium. Okay. Super coolant. Visco gel. Oh, Visco gel is interesting, right? Isn't Visco gel like a block that you can move through but doesn't allow like liquid through? It's basically a liquid locks without the complexity of a liquid lock. Oh baby, it's running. You store gold, gold, Jaffa, the sofa. You know what I'm talking about? Any Stargate fans in the house? What a great series. Okay, 10.2 oxalate every time. Not bad. And then you're going to be a priority 9 just so that people fill you up quickly. No power consumers is fine. I don't think anything here really consumes power. I thought maybe the pilot module did, but it doesn't. Okay. Flight plan. Oh, this is new. Setting a flight plan and a destination and stuff. Okay. Set flight plan round trip. Hold on. Oh, right. I need cartographic module or a telescope. Bills, exposed to space of function. Okay. We're going to build an enclosed telescope. Are we? We are. We're going to build an enclosed telescope. And you're going to need power. Well, actually, you can just take regular conductive wire power. Like so. And do you need a gas? Yep. Need some gas in there. Yeah. So we're going to pump some gas in there. This fella is going to analyze the general area around us, mostly so that I can go and travel through these spaces and hopefully collect some data banks. Then I can get the cartographic module, which I think is my next purchase, science-wise. I guess my next research, if you're going to be pedantic about it. Then we're going to add a cartographic module because we have the space. We have the vertical space. And then we're going to and discover all of space and hopefully find some interesting cartographic module areas. Now, I'm going to build a bottle emptier, and this is in preparation specifically for the heat generated by this destroying the liquid carbon dioxide, which it will eventually. I want to put some crude oil onto here, is my plan. I want these to be priority 9s as well. You know what? You can dig this stuff while you're here. Okay. So, I mean, the nice thing is we can get from one asteroid to another right now. Not that I really do much on this asteroid. Because, I mean, we have nobody here. Cool steam vents, unnecessary. I mean, the natural gas vent is kind of nice. Because that could power whatever we do on this asteroid. I just have to figure out how to do it. Yeah. A hydrogen vent in the magma is hilarious. Part of me thinks we could just strip this asteroid for parts and ship it all back home. Because I could fly an asteroid, or I could fly a rocket here, land the rocket, unload enough equipment to build a small power plant from the natural gas geyser. We have 2 cool steam vents. Okay. Yeah, I could do. And I should do. Is geothermal power. I think, I've never done this before. I think this system of window tile spike into the ground could be used to power steam turbines. And I think that would be sick. So hear me out on this. You plug a spike into here, much like we've done here. This system acts exactly the same as it does, except the water, except this heats a tile that turns water into steam. It might heat a long branch of slow heating tiles because we don't want the heat. We don't want the steam too hot because steam that's too hot doesn't actually turn a steam turbine. We could do that in an insulated room. Put the water in, turns into steam. Powers the steam turbine, loops back through. Deletes some of the heat, which is good. And then we have a sensor in there that's like, hey, if we're over 200 degrees, close the door. Or whatever the maximum is. What's the maximum? I actually don't know if it says. But there is a maximum temperature that the steam turbines will deal with, beyond which they're like, the steam's too hot, we can't do anything. So you have it a bit below that. So the door opens, heats everything up beyond that temp, and then closes it, and then that all evens out as we slowly delete the heat. Right? I don't see why that wouldn't work. And it would be infinite clean power. Plus, if it does work, and let me preface this, I want to design it myself. If I design it myself and it works, I think that is a mark of my progress in this game. And I'm a big fan. Okay. You only do anything in carbon dioxide. I want to get rid of this spore child so badly. And I can do it too. Yeah. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I'm being dumb. I know what I'm doing. Build a thing here. Build a thing here. We're going to build it. We're going to corner build until we've built a tile here. Then we can delete this tile. Then tile, mine. It dies. There's no carbon in here, so all the germs go into the crude oil. Then we can just crack that. Crude oil falls down here. Who cares? All the germs are going to die in the crude oil when we run it through the counterflow heat exchanger. Yes! It takes me a little longer than it should to work these things out, but I get there in the end. And that's the important part. Now. Telescope. Perfect. Oh my god, the telescope makes databanks. How long has that been the case? Okay. Okay. We're discovering things as well. Right, so we made this out of iron, which is good because it's probably going to take a hit in an asteroid storm or meteor storm, which is perfectly fine. I wonder what's down here. Okay, the fact that we're making databanks is fantastic. Let's get a storage bin in here that specifically holds data banks so we can at least know where it goes. Take some aluminium. What are the other things here? Building skills, research. Okay. Colony summary. How are we doing skill wise? Okay. Abe is new, I guess. Congratulations, Abe. You build things. You come with masterworking, which is really good. I don't have anyone who is a beloved rocket pilot, do I? I don't. You like piloting? That's You have so much morale. Great meal, banquet hall, showered, washroom, interested, skills learned, 1 for just being a duplicate, 1 barracks, 1 downtime bonus. Bit of an ugly decor last cycle, but who cares? Okay, so you're going to be our rocket pilot when we actually have a manned rocket. When we go to Smilola. Smilola. I got there. I got there in the end. Now, ethanol is still in short supply, but that's actually not a huge problem. Because it at least keeps our power generators fairly topped up. Okay. So it's happened again. So Mercury made it in. It's not over here. No, there's no Mercury over here. It must be from over here, but I really don't know. Okay, here's what I'm going to do, because if I don't fix this, I'm going to crash the fuck out, okay? I'm going to snip that. You're going to run into... Is it like that? No. Don't do that. I was about to pump mercury into the system. Nope, that's not how that works either. It goes like this. Yeah. So that's going to use power literally every time something goes through it. But if I get more mercury in my spawn, I'm going to lose it. Did I tell you to... Oh, I think I told you to sweep it. I'm sorry, I meant to tell you to mop it. Get it out of there. You know what? This door actually doesn't need to be locked, because we can come in here and repair this if need be. Okay, good. Mop them all up. One last little bit. Then sweep them all. Bigly mop that up. You know what? Interesting. These ones have been exposed this whole time. Does it matter if these are exposed? You know what? I'm going to lock it again just for now because I'm not sure I want them tuning these up all the time. Because they only power themselves and we actually want the hydrogen to be burnt off. Okay, so we're going to pop a little bit of carbon into some of these suit docks. That's fine. It could be worse, honestly. So why do I have 2 pipes that go upwards? Do you fill all of this? Could you not also just take half of your output and flow it this way? I wonder, does my spawn actually need its own dedicated liquid input line? I'm not sure, but what do I know, I suppose. If it's working right now, let's keep it working. I'm okay with that. You know what? Why don't you do... Oh, I need to do that as well. Why don't you do that research? And let's see. Oh, here we go. Data banks. Probably 9, so I want all the data banks in here all the time. Okay, so let's do a little bit of research. Feel free to sweep any of that stuff up, by the way. Dig that and dig that. You probably don't need all of this. You know what? I might just do this. That. Deconstruct those. Yes, they are still sleeping terribly because our bedrooms are cold. That's right. So over here, I'm going to put a heating system. I forgot about that. I'm going to put a heating system to heat specifically their bedrooms. Going to be like this. Like that. And then what do I want to make? I can't remember if I want it made out of granite or not. Damn. Then it's going to go into a room with... You know what? It's probably just one room with a wood burning... or the wood heater in it. I could... or a space heater. I was thinking about a space heater, but the space heater uses power. We'll do a wood burner for now. Just because. And then, actually, it's... Oops. Bit of that. And then piping. That. And then a wood burner. You know what? Don't build that. Do that. Can do that. Can do that. Can do that. And one of these. Okay. Yeah. Wait a minute. We don't want a wood burner. We want a space heater. We need something that can be turned off. You heat a big space. Do you have a... Yeah. Okay, perfect. We'll do that. And then... Oh, you know what? I'll give it a few more minutes. We'll have a thermosensor in the pipes. The thermosensor in the pipes to say if the water is at like you dumb idiot. You know what? Dig the whole thing so that you can get down. These friggin' guys. Right, so if the water is leaving at a certain temperature or coming in at a certain temperature. Probably leaving, right? Come on, Liam. You were digging these earlier. Why are you not digging them now? Idiot. Anyway. Let's cancel those. The hell was that sound? Do that. Deconstruct that ladder. Was it discovering? Oh, icy nectar meteor shower. Interesting. 50 databanks in there? 50 databanks? 13 tons of cinnabar, 9 tons of ice, 1 unit of bioluminescent rock. Interesting. An artifact module. Could probably put an artifact module on our rocket. Yeah. And then you gather, so that gathers the 50 data banks, I think, that are in the cell that they're in. Liam made a mess. Fix this, you idiots. And then we're going to grab a... Oh, it's probably under plumbing, isn't it? Liquid pipe thermosensor. It doesn't need to be... Let's cancel. It can be lead. Automation wire. Like so. Okay, good. We've got Liam down. All is well. And you don't really need to mine all of that. You can if you want. Okay, these are unreachable. So I don't care. Oh, we've almost done that bit of research. Artifact. Yeah. All right, good. We're going to handle all of that, though, in the next one, I imagine. So for now, thank you, everybody. Oh, we're actually not at nighttime yet, but we're about to be. For now, thank you, everybody, so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button. It helps out a great deal. I really appreciate it. I love your faces for it. If you're new, please consider subscribing to the channel for more content. And make sure you check the links in the description with the notification button. And I'll see all of you in the next one. See ya!